everybody feeling? First of all, I'd like to introduce somebody here who's very near and dear to me. I'm talking about my own son, Shane, who is standing right there.
Right on, Shane.
Yes. I'll tell you a very little bit about this guitar. I won't go on and on because we'll be here till the next birthday if I do that. Anyway, this is hey, that's cool. Whenever I say something that's not really funny, like, I got a shaggy dog, you know, what are you doing? Gotta get me one of those. Good job. I'll keep you. Anyway, this is a Rickenbacker guitar I bought back in the first week of 1969. That was a pivotal year in my life. None of you are alive yet, of course. I had a big year that year. I produced 3 albums that all went in the top 10 that year. Before you knew it, we were, attracting all kinds of really uncouth and unsavory people. But besides that, I did a bunch of modifications to this rather ordinary Rickenbacker. Most importantly, I put a humbucking pickup from a Gibson guitar right there. I'm sure you're all following along with this. It's like listening to a federal financial report. Oh, you guys like that stuff, don't you? At least one guy here does. Anyway, I put the Gibson pickup on my Rickenbacker guitar. That was exactly a decade before Eddie Van Halen did the same thing on his guitar. All right, well anyway, I then proceeded to play on a bunch of songs that became famous, like Green River and Down on the Corner and Up Around the Bend, and that pickup was really doing. Hey, this is the guitar I played at Woodstock! That's right. That Woodstock deal was a little strange. I'm sure you guys will follow this. They called me up around June for an August date and said, John, why don't you bring Creedence up to Woodstock? I said, sure, man. Just give us a good spot on the NSA. On the bill. And who was I? Said, give us a good spot on the bill. The guy says, 9 o'clock Saturday night, that's prime time. I said, great, we'll be there. What he didn't tell me was, you're gonna follow the Grateful Dead. Wow, that's just like we rehearsed it. Anyway, got up there to Woodstock. You know, there were 500,000 people there. This was a big chance for my band to really set the woods on fire. Anyway, it got later and later, and at 6 o'clock I realized there's still 5 more bands got to play before the Grateful Dead. Sure enough, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11. Grateful Dead went on at midnight. Did I mention this thing, Woodstock, was being run by a bunch of hippies? Well, it was. I don't mean to sound like non-inclusive because back then we were all hippies. But the Grateful Dead did take it to the next level. Anyway, they started playing up there on stage at Woodstock. We're all waiting patiently in my band. They played 45 minutes and then silence broke out. An hour of silence, and nobody knew what was wrong. We're standing around, are they done? Are they done? No, they're still up there. Well, later in the 90s, we found out that the whole band, the Grateful Dead, had all taken LSD as they walked up on stage in front of 500,000 people. Hey, Steve, is that how you make a financial presentation to a new client? Anyway, I guess they did all right. But, we waited patiently. Oh, up on stage during that hour, sounded something like this. Hey, Jerry! Yeah, man. Where's my guitar? I don't know, man. But anyway, after about an hour, like I said, they figured out some electricity. They plugged in. They played another 45 minutes, one guitar solo. And then they were gone. I come running out there on stage with my band ready to set the woods on fire. I look down here. I see a lot of people look just like me, except they're asleep. And they're naked. You know, you heard about the rain and the hunger and no clothes and all the rest. Anyway, it had done them in and they were all sleeping. So I got to get this thing moving. I start playing the rockin'est tunes I can think of. Good golly, Miss Molly, keep on chugging. It ain't working. Finally, I run up to the mic. I'm pretty frustrated. I said, we're playing our hearts out up here for you. We just want you to have a good time. Way out there in the darkness, some guy's flicking his lighter, and I hear him say, don't worry about it, John. We're with you. So I played the whole rest of my big Woodstock concert for that guy. Then I went home and wrote this song.